What's going on, guys? Jonny Bubbles back with another cleaning video. This time it's on a pair of Travis Scott 6s that, as you can see, they need a little bit of love. So today I am going to be cleaning these up with Rejuvenator's 4-ounce 3-brush kit, a microfiber towel, and a shoe tree that you can find at rejuvenator.com. But without further ado, guys, let's get bubbly. All right, guys, for this video, I am only gonna be cleaning the right side of the shoe, or not the right side of the shoe, the right shoe. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the left one on the floor here. Move this one over. Now the first step, guys, remove the laces. All right, now that the laces are removed, guys, the next step is gonna be to grab your adjustable shoe tree and adjust it to a size. These are a size 10, so I think it's gonna be somewhere in the middle here. About right there. Let me go ahead and just double check. Oh, could be a little more. I'm gonna go up one more. That should be good. Yep. Now what that's gonna allow you guys to do is it's gonna create the shape back to its like normal shape, I guess you would say. It's gonna reduce the creasing on the toe box, and it's also gonna allow you to apply more pressure to get a deeper clean on that toe box as well. So go ahead and check that out. That form is looking nice and even. All right, guys, so the next step is to grab our bottle of solution here. All I need to do is pour just a couple squirts into our bowl of water mixture. And the first brush I'm gonna begin cleaning with is the soft bristle brush. All right, guys, before I start cleaning the shoe, I do want to give you guys a quick tip. Before you start cleaning any type of suede, you want to make sure that when you dip the brush into the bowl of water solution mixture, you want to make sure you don't oversaturate the shoe. So you want to kind of like drain out as much of the excess water as possible, and then you can start scrubbing it. Because what's going to happen is it's going to maybe cause it to bleed, or it's going to be too much water and you might end up with water spots. So just be careful, don't oversaturate the shoe, just scrub it. All right, guys, real quick. So what I went ahead and did after the first initial cleaning, I didn't want to oversaturate it like I mentioned. I went ahead and pat it dry with our microfiber towel, and that was just to get all that excess dirt off as well. Like, it just gets real muddy, and I don't want it on the shoe, and I don't want it to seep in. So I went ahead and just pat it dry like this. And as you can see, the shoe's starting to dry up already, like that quick. Now, if you weren't cleaning the entire shoe, these spots here would be darker than the rest of the material. So you want to make sure you clean the entire shoe evenly so it could dry evenly. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it will dry evenly eventually after I'm done with this whole cleaning. But before I move on to the midsole and the outsole, I am going to go ahead and do another cleaning on the uppers, probably 1 or 2 more times. Do the same steps. Don't oversaturate it. Just clean it off until you get all your dirt off, and then I'll come back and I'll move on to the midsoles. So let's go ahead and continue cleaning the uppers. All right, guys, so just to fill you in, I hit up the uppers about 2 more times, so a total of 3 times, and it's looking really, really good. There was some dirt in like the little crevice here, but I went ahead and got it out with the microfiber towel just by putting my nail in there. But it looks pretty good. So the next step is to move on to the midsole using our medium bristle brush. But before I go ahead and do that, I do want to mention, when you are cleaning a shoe like this, that the uppers are very delicate. You want to make sure you don't get that medium brush on the upper and you don't scrub it, because it can damage that material. So just be careful. All right, guys, so the midsole is all hit up and done. One thing I do want to point out is when I was cleaning the midsole, I kind of got some water up onto the suede, and I didn't want it to dry and leave a watermark. So what I went ahead and did is I had Keegan dump out the water because it was looking really dirty. He dumped it out. I added 2 small squirts of solution, and I went over the entire shoe 1 more time, just so that way it could dry evenly and not be interrupted by the little water they got on the uppers when I was cleaning the midsole. But now, guys, the next step is to clean the outsole with our stiff bristle brush. And this brush is our stiffest brush, so what it's gonna go ahead and help us do is get in the little cracks that we got here and get all that dirt out. So make sure you use a stiff brush on the outsole at all times, guys, and let's get it nice and cleaned up. Let's do it. There it is, guys. The outsole is done. Now, there are a few spots here and here that are still a little dirty. Now, it is a little tricky to get in there, and I can get it out if I wanted to. However, I don't want to keep scrubbing the outsole. So if you do have that issue and you don't have our stiff bristle brush, you can grab like a toothpick or a fork or something and just scrub it out, and you'll get it nice and clean. But now that that's done, guys, the last step in this cleaning process is to clean the laces. So you're just gonna go ahead and grab them, dunk them in the bowl of water in solution mixture. Make sure you get them all nice and bubbly. And if you can, try to get you a nice little bubble. All right, guys, laces are all clean. I thought that was the last step, but I can't forget this little lace lock or whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna grab my little soft brush here and just scrub. Lace lock is looking good, guys. Got it all nice and clean with that soft brush. Now the final step, like I mentioned plenty of times before, let's go outside and let this shoe dry. Let's go, Keegan, let's hit it. All right, guys, we are back. I went ahead and let the shoe dry outside for about an hour. Unfortunately for us, the sun wasn't hitting super hard, but it did dry up for the most part. It's still a little bit damp right here in this section, so don't pay it any mind. It's a little wet, not too much, but overall, the shoe cleaned up really, really well. I do want to mention, guys, that it does look a little lighter in color than it did previously before it got dirty. I'm not too worried about it. The mink oil should bring back some of that color, but what I'm gonna do next is reset the nap. As you can see, it's not super plush, it doesn't go back and forth. So what I'm gonna do is use our medium bristle brush here, hit it up with light pressure, multiple directions, and it should bring back the texture. So that way you guys can see it go from like light to darkness, and the suede will feel a lot better than it does now. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do that. All right, guys, real quick, let me go ahead and show you exactly what I'm doing. So with the medium brush, I'm just using like light pressure, going multiple directions. And what it does is it's gonna reset that nap. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So as you can see right now, it's super light, but if I bring my finger around, it makes it to like a darker color, right? And then I can go back, forth. Now that's soft right there, guys. Like, whew, butter. If my name wasn't Bubbles, you would call me butter. That is butter, you guys. Woo. So let me go ahead and finish the rest of the shoe, and then we'll lace it up, hit it with some mink oil, and we'll be all done here. All right, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. Remember, I was able to clean this Travis Scott 6 with Rejuvenator's 4-ounce 3-brush kit and finish it off with some Almighty Mink Oil that you can find at rejuvenator.com. Make sure you look in the description below for a nice little promo code. But before I go, guys, I wanna know your thoughts. What do you think about this Travis Scott 6? Best Travis Scott release this year so far. As of recording this video, the Air Force Ones with the zipper on the tongue haven't released yet. But to me, I still like the Jordan 1 High. I think it's the best shoe. It has a way better suede than this 6. It's just super crispy. So that's what I like personally. But let me know in the comment section below, how are you feeling about these Jordan 6s? But I'm out of here, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm Jonny Bubbles, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.